We're back looking at the AI agent store today.
We definitely spent a lot of time scrolling through the listings here.
We do, but today, we're focusing on one specific tool on the site, one that addresses a pain point I think literally every single developer has experienced at some point.
You're talking about the whole tethered to the desk problem, right?
Exactly. You're out to dinner or maybe at the gym and you get that ping production is down.
And usually that means dropping everything and rushing home to your laptop.
Right. But we're looking at the Claude Code Telegram bot page right now, and it claims to solve that by bridging your mobile phone directly to your terminal.
This is a pretty bold promise. And we should probably clarify right away that when a listing says Claude Code, it isn't referring to the standard chatbot interface people use for, writing emails.
Right, not the web interface.
Exactly. This connects to the Claude Code CLI, which is an actual agentic environment designed specifically to work within a code base.
So effectively, this bot gives you a command line interface directly inside a Telegram chat.
Precisely. It allows you to analyze and edit and even manage your code using natural language right from your phone.
Okay, but anyone who has tried to actually code on a smartphone knows it is usually an absolute nightmare.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
You really don't want to be typing out long explanations of your project structure with your thumbs.
And that is actually where the documentation gets really interesting. It highlights a feature called per project session persistence.
How exactly does that help with the typing problem?
Well, it means the bot maintains the context for you. If you're troubleshooting a bug and you close the app and then come back 10 minutes later, you don't have to remind it which file you were looking at.
Or what the error log said.
Right. It remembers the state of the session just like your actual terminal would.
Okay, that makes it genuinely usable for quick fixes. But let's look at the capabilities section here. What can it actually execute?
The specs list its autonomy level at 62%.
62%. That seems like a very specific number.
It does, yeah. But it's a metric of how much the agent can do without you basically holding its hand.
And for a mobile interface, that is quite high.
Very high. It means it's not just suggesting code snippets. It actually has read and write access to files, and it can execute share commands and handle Git management.
Wait, Git management? So I could technically clone a repo and patch a bug and push the commit while I'm waiting for my coffee?
Yes, you absolutely can. It supports GitHub CLI workflows directly.
That is wild.
You can go from identifying an issue to pushing the fix without ever opening a laptop. And it can even be triggered proactively by webhooks.
So if a CI/CD build fails, the bot notifies you.
Exactly. And it is ready to start fixing it immediately.
I have to pause there, though, because you just said write, access, and pushing commits from a Telegram bot.
It sounds risky.
It sounds incredibly risky. If I make a typo in the chat, am I going to wipe the production database?
It is the most obvious concern. But fortunately, the security section of the page addresses this directly.
Oh, good. What do they do?
It uses directory sandboxing, which locks the bot to a specific approved workspace. It literally can't just roam around your entire server.
Okay, so it is properly contained.
Right. And it also keeps an audit log of every single action.
So if something does go wrong, you have a clear paper trail of exactly what the agent did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really seems designed for software developers and DevOps engineers who need that flexibility, but obviously can't compromise on security hygiene.
It really is about untethering the work from the workstation.
Yeah.
It turns being on call into something you can actually manage while, living your life.
It creates so much more freedom. You can handle long-running workflows or emergencies without being physically stuck in a chair.
Well, if that sounds like something that would save your Saturday nights, definitely go check out the listing at heyagentstore.ai.
It is definitely a powerful tool to have in the toolkit.
And a quick thanks to everyone who has been rating the show lately. We really appreciate the feedback, and it helps a lot.
It really does.
Before we go, though, here is a question for you to think about. If tools like this get good enough, do we eventually reach a point where the dev laptop becomes completely obsolete and we just manage all our code via conversation?
That is a truly fascinating future to imagine.
Catch you next time.